Well, we want to welcome you to the Brighton Technical Centre, St Vincent and the Grenadines, as we continue our coverage, live coverage of the Vincy Soccer Premier League. And this evening we have three encounters for you. The first of the triple header, just about getting on the way in terms of the protocols. We have North Leeward Predators. They are current up against Bequia United. Bequia United, not yes, North Leeward Predators against Bequia United. And we should have with us shortly Roger Gurley joining us for this first match this afternoon. Bequia United, they are in yellow tops, red shorts and yellow stockings, and we have North Leeward Predators in predominantly their navy blue with a tinge of a little teal. The officials in their teal tops and black shorts and black stockings, and this is a very interesting encounter because North Leeward Predators will be looking for 3 points so that they can keep their hunt as they try to track the System 3 who are leading this premiership. This is the first round of matches in the second round of the first set of matches in the second round, and the North Leeward Predators are in a second currently, and they are taking on Bequia United. Bequia United, they are struggling at this moment. They are not very well placed as of now. They are ninth in the standings after the first round of matches with 4 points, goal difference of -15. North Leeward Predators, they are sitting third at this point. Well, it would actually be fourth, having Jebels winning their game on Friday. So at this moment, North Leeward Predators are sitting fourth with 16 points, but they do have this game in hand, and they could look forward to going to second if they do chalk up a victory this afternoon. And Bequia United, they need to get points. They are in ninth position, and they are hovering on a possibility of relegation, but with 9 matches still to go, all could still turn around in this encounter. So we are gonna get going. Yes, looking at the teams. Do not have the team sheets with you just as yet, but we will sort that out as we go along. Roger Gurley should be joining us for these first 2 encounters, and then we will have Charlo as well during the course of the evening. So they started looking to find, it looks like Friday on the far side. It doesn't materialize. That pass of Bequia taken now by North Leeward Predators with Eddie Charles. He attempts to go forward, taken by Carlos Simmons. He is trying to thread a very tight needle there, and Curtin Williams getting a start this evening for North Leeward Predators. They are actually trying to take a shot early. Josh Stowe is back, and it's good to see him back. He is between the uprights. He would have had a collision in one of our matches in the first round, I believe, probably match day 7, but he is back, having some good medical attention. He's back between the uprights of Bequia, and that's good signs for them as they attempt to go to full strength. This is the is it Pear? Pear goes far right, finds Gums. Is it Gums or is it Travis? Looks like Fraser looking to try to dislodge Friday, and into touch it goes once again. So throw taken, goes forward, looking for the man running down the left flank there for Bequia, and out of into touch once again. This time it's a pro throw taken, and so possession being given up. So from our vantage point, we have 4 in the back here for Bequia. As one just being beaten there. Miller is just trying to follow, but that's Kamal Best who plays it back to Stowe. Stowe comes to the middle with a good ball, almost getting to Mark Brown, an infringement against Pear, and so Bequia is going to get a free kick. So just about into the second minute of this encounter, North Leeward Predators against Bequia United, if you're just joining us. And this is the first set of matches in round number 2. And if you're talking about numbers, this is match day 10 of part of match day, the weekend number 10 of the Vincy Soccer Premier League. Second round commencing, shot taken, and it's bubbled off, comes back to Best. Looks like Gideon Best this time going forward, can't get past the number 20, comes across looking for the number 11 here for North Leeward Predators. He's gotten a pass, the man on the flank, as you go forward here on the left hand side, chips it inside, looking for a player, missed there by the defender for Bequia, but to their benefit fell for Justo, taken now by Kamal Best. He looks to go far left, taken away by Fraser. It looks like Fraser is gonna come inside to pair back to Fraser. Not a good ball, broken down there again. So Bequia tries to settle things. A little hustle this player so far this evening. Justo comes across, finds Miller. Miller is going to come to the middle and looks for Jamia Shade. He tries to flick it on. Not good movement, but Shade is looking to go forward. Finds Oliver, Jamal Oliver. He has wanted to contend with. Oliver takes a shot, not getting enough on it, and not a lot of power on it. And so it does not transpire the way it should have. So a free kick. Looks like it's coming the way of Bequia. And taken there by the number 31. Goes inside. Good header coming there by Carlos Simmons. But over the defender. Great a free kick taken. And there's some trouble there for North Leeward Predators very early. And so we continue to go into this encounter here. It's Mark Brown. We're going to get the starting lineup for you. Throw taken, looking to find Gideon Richards. He's under some serious pressure there. And play broken up. This is Best again, trying to go forward. They're taken there by Williams though. Back to Richards, who lays it back for Pear. Hard, rough challenge coming in from Simmons. Is arguing his point, but the ball is still being played. Williams can't keep it in touch, and so a few bit of discrepancies already starting. Referee needs to take very strong control and early control of the encounter. Try to get this information to you, but it's quite this one is kicked downfield, looking to find Simmons. Simmons has handled. This time he is no argument on his end, as that one is controlled by his arm. 5 minutes in, still 0-0. North Leeward Predators versus Bequia United. So, Simmons again, bundled off of it. The referee says, play on! And going forward, there's the number 11. Kamal Best is having no bones, and that one is booted out of field. Very, very tough tackle coming in there by DL Spring. Taken now by Gums. Gums finds Dean Charles. He's been lifted off his feet almost. And a very, very, very physical encounter here. And we're just into 7 minutes of play. Bequia not taking any prisoners, and neither are the North Leeward Predators. A lot at stake for these two teams. Goes across, finds the number 5. He is not doing well. Jamal Oliver almost stole it. Again, playing around in the defense there. North Leeward Predators ill-advised. But again, not good work. Taken here by Simmons. He goes inside, looking for Oliver. Oliver is in a good position. What does he do? He's going to take a shot. Did take a shot. But that's not for this type of football. That one went high and hard over the crossbar. And we're going to say hello to the fan. As that was a good opportunity by Oliver. A good ball into his feet, but the shot not at all the effort that would be expected from him in such a close proximity. This is North Leeward coming out from the defense. Looking again, and not good work. Mark Brung is on it, takes a shot. Mark Brung still in there. Let's see what he does. He's trying to come back to, looks like Friday or Oliver. Oliver into the middle. Back now to Simmons. Heads away. And they're still battling away there. Simmons. Still Simmons. Comes across the shade. Bequia doing well. Keeping some pressure on the North Leeward. Trying to get around the big man there in Gums. It doesn't. So, throw taken. Shade to Best. Best showing his ability. Good ball into the area. Again, North Leeward Predators under a lot of pressure here in this first half by Bequia as the encounter continues to heat up very, very early in the piece. We are into the 9th minute. Still no goals, but there have been plenty action to speak about. So in goal, we have Josh Stowe for Bequia. Number 9 is Matt Brown. Number 22, Jermaine Oliver, as corner comes in. Falls now for a Best, but he is robbed of it momentarily. Comes now to the number 11 for the North Leeward Predators. Into touch it goes. It's Kishon Charles. Falls for Gums. Gums goes inside. Finds Spring. Spring goes back to Dean Charles. On this occasion, a long, lovely ball to Richards. Richards back to Fraser. Fraser goes up the right. Back to Richards. Lays it back. But this time, a little bit too much on it. As Oliver pushes it forward. That's Jermaine. Looking for his namesake, Jamal. And into touch it goes once again. So it's Dean Charles down the middle, playing a little bit deeper this evening. Goes across and finds Fraser. He's trying to go a long ball, almost impossible with the number of yellow shirts there. And this one is not well managed either by Bequia. So a lot of turnovers in this encounter so far. Marlon Simmons could not pull that one in. Cool evening. This one comes in off of Marlon Simmons once again. Into touch it goes. So Fraser takes it for North Leeward Predators. Finds Dean Charles. Comes across to DL Spring. Spring comes across to Keyshawn Charles. He's going to get around. Big, strong man. He gets inside. Takes a shot. Justo parries it away. But not far enough. And pokes it on it. It's Kirtland Williams. He makes it 1. North Leeward 1. Bequia United 0. Parrying it away, not keeping it close to him or parrying it away as far as it should have gone. Punksing on it there is Kirtland Williams. And it's 1-0. 1-0. Bequia United in the 12th minute. That is North Leeward Predators in the 12th minute. Kirtland Williams gets his name on the scorecard. So, Best trying to go forward again. Picking up the loose ball. Predators on their way here. They've soaked up a lot of pressure from Bequia. And they've now been able to settle the game a touch, I believe, after they are now have taken the lead. It's the goal scorer in Williams finds Charles. Charles to Spring. Spring is going to come across. Finds Andy Gums. Gums does not control. Takes his eye off of it as he attempted to decide what he was going to do before he got the ball under control. Into touch it goes. Bequia will restart with Best. Two Best. Gideon to Kamal. He boots downfield. No one as far as Solomon, who takes it on his chest, but Marlon Simmons is going to advance. He finds Jamal Oliver. Oliver goes across, looking for Jermaine Oliver. He gets it well, brings it back to Matt Brown, who slides it into the area. And the flag goes up. But the young man who's been quite impressive since we've seen him, Sion, I'm going to say Sion. You could correct me if it's Sean, but Johnson is the last name. And he's been doing some really good work for Norley Apprentice since we saw him. Number 99 on his back. Third taken, finds Gideon Richards. And Richards is being tugged to the ground. North Leeward Predators, and they are leading 1-0. Kirtland Williams pouncing on a parry that went into the, not too far from the goalkeeper in the 6-yard box, and he was onto it like a hare, as suggests the team name Predators. Went onto that one really quickly. Solomon goes forward, but can't beat Friday. Oliver comes back now to the number 5 in Terrence Williams, and he is in a tussle. Marlon trying to find Oliver. Solomon is doing good work across there again. Alroy finds Gideon Richards. Richards has a break, a lovely ball, but just a touch too far ahead, and Stowe was able to come and use his head wisely. And this now is Shade, not giving it away, but good work by Jamal, still pushing. Couldn't hold though. Not a good run here by Keyshawn Charles. He has Best to contend with Kamal, and Kamal is on the ground, and there is a whistle. Is it an infringement? Looks like he's reeling in plane. Looks like he fell awkwardly as he attempted to plant his feet. So, plays held up momentarily. So, free kick to Bequia, taken by Kamal Best, finds Shade, who cannot control well. Kishon still waiting a bit in terms of making his pass, and you could hear that from his players. Miller is trying to clear the danger here for Bequia. He does so across halfway line. Jamal does well, but stolen by Adine Charles to DL Spring. Still DL Spring. Still DL. Coming away from a lot of traffic and brings it back to Williams. Williams not making a good movement at the first attempt and infringing Jamal as he attempted to move forward. Players getting their feet all mixed up sometimes, it seems, very early in the piece here. Still a 1-0 North Leeward Predators. This is, I don't know what was the idea here by Matt Brown. Should have gone forward. There are 3-4 players in an advanced position. But throw taken. Carlos is taking it. He brings it back to, it looks like Friday on the far end. Pushed forward. Williams again heading away. As far as Adine Charles, looks for Gums. Gums is putting it into touch. Best takes it, looking for Shade. Shade decides to let it run, and he's going to attempt to cross. Blocked in the process by Gums. And so, see if this is a corner. Looks like a throw-in coming the way of Bequia deep in the half of North Leeward Predators. Throw taken. Finds Marlon Simmons. Back to Shade. Not sure what the idea was. Puts it into touch. North Leeward trying to come out with Spring. Going far right. Finds Williams. Can't beat Miller. And into touch it goes once again. So if you just joined us, it's 1-0, as you may be able to see from our screens, with the goal scored in the 12th minute from Cortland Williams, who pounced on a loose ball after a save made by Josh Stowe. Happy to see him back between the uprights for sure. And so play continues. It's going to be Bequia. Gideon Best is going to take this throw in. Brings it back to Kamal. He evades two players and looks to go forward. This has been the order of the day. There's been opportunities for simple passes, clear paths towards the movement forward, or even back to get some help. But the passes have not been precise enough, and they've been a little bit more difficult in terms of their probability of percentage. This one goes forward and trying to find Cortland Williams. Still manages it neatly and decides to bowl it out to Charles. Charles picks it up, finds Spring, trying to send Kishon Charles forward again. Is it Kishon? Yes, Kishon Charles. He was the one who created that opportunity by a lovely cross, a run and cross down the middle, down the left flank. That is. This is a good ball from Carlos Simmons on Friday. Oliver, on this occasion, Jermaine is caught in an offside advanced position. So here we go. It's brought back by North Leeward as they attempt to move forward. Once again, stolen by Miller. Again, poor pass in terms of a choice. Dale Spring finds Charles, Dean Charles. He decides to go far right. Richards decides to control as he attempted to go back into his own half, loses it out. And again, a poor pass. Oh, wow. So Dale Spring comes across, attempts to find Charles, Kishon, Best. Gideon is managing it. He comes inside, finds Kamal Best, Bequia. They're down by one. Moves a long ball, looking to go down the left flank, and headed away by Fraser. Brown takes it. Strong pass into Oliver, who cannot control. Throw that is. Brings it across, finds DL Spring. Spring pulls it over to Gums. Gums attempts to go forward, but into the chest of Marlon Simmons. Simmons finds Mark Brown, who returns a pass. Simmons attempts to go forward. Collision between himself and Jamal. Free ball for North Leeward Predators. This one goes into the part of Kamal Best, who's hobbling once again. Referee say play on. Cortland Williams picks up the loose ball. Best is still on the ground. Shot taken. And Best is definitely hobbling in a lot of pain here now. This is a second knock in a very short space of time. And he seems to have been coming in with an injury. He's going to have some attention as the physio Rex Pollard comes to his rescue, so to speak. And at this stage, it's 21 minutes gone in the encounter. Bequia United, they're trailing after Cortland Williams' 12th minute goal for North Leeward Predators. So we're not missing much action at all. The players have been ordered to have a refreshment, cooling break basically, as Kamal Best still having some attention. And Marlon Simmons, who's just been back, this is his second game back after a long spell away from injury. He uses the opportunity to also ice lower part of his legs as well. So Pollard is doing what he has to do normally. He's been around the national setup a few years as well. And Kamal Best would have been one of the players under his care as well during those periods. And we are going to have definitely some time added on for stoppages. Best looks as it may be the end of his encounter, but we'll see how that goes. So still 1-0 North Predators against Bequia United here. Just about 23 minutes gone in the encounter, and we will continue to bring you the action as it comes here on our screens, and as the competition continues to develop. Very, very much interesting here. The Vincy Soccer Premier League as it moves into the second round. Best fighting for all his worth here again. Kishon Charles into touch once more. Through taken by Gums. Gums goes inside, finds Terrence Williams, backs to Gums. Gums is pushing forward, looking to find goal scorer Williams. Williams has Kamal Best to contend with, and the loose ball gobbled up by Josh Stowe. Bowls it out, looking for Oliver. Bubbles a bit and still decides to take it. Comes across. Poor attempt again. Percentage pass is not the best. Gonna be better in terms of the options. Williams this time is called for being in an offside position. So Marlon Simmons picks it up and goes downfield. Taken by Matt Brown. Lays it off neatly. This is Jamal. Let's see what he does. Brings it inside. Matt Brown. But once again, another shot from Bequia. Skied. Very high and hard. And they've had two very, very good opportunities. I think the two best opportunities that have come to them, that have come in the game, have fallen to Bequia United, and they have not been able to take their chances. And if you can't score goals, you can't win matches. We say good evening to Roger Rastaman Gurley.
Good evening, Roxelle. Bit late, but seem to be doing quite fine out here this evening. Roxelle, bright sunshine, lost outfield. And from your comments, it tells me that there's much in the making.
Well, we have a team looking to cut the gap up at the top that has been lengthened by System 3. And they are looking for 3 points to close that gap and to stay in the hunt. That is North Predators. They're leading 1-0. While on the other hand, Bequia United, they are reeling at 9th position and are facing relegation again if this trend continues.
Well, it's unfortunate that they have to be in that stellar position for the second season going, Roxelle, but that's what it is.
So it's a pair, goes across, finds Scotland Williams, a goal scorer in the 12th minute, brings it back to pair. North Predators trying to push up on the right-hand side. A good decision to come inside. He does so, finds Spring. Spring trying to get around Gideon Best. Brings it back to pair. Pair not possessing, and Marlon Simmons picks it up. He goes forward, looking for Jamal. Healed into the part of Matt Brown. Find Carlos Simmons. Still Carlos Simmons. And he is not getting the call here. Goes into touch for a throw-in, Roger.
Yes, a bit unfortunate there, Roxelle, for that call, but the referee decision is final. And that's what it is. So it's with Predators. Roxelle, I think you maybe move us with in terms of the position of all these teams. So I depend on you to assist me in that Vane.
So let's continue. It's with DL Spring comes across, goes wide to the right. Good ball, finding Richards. Richards is on the run. Does he cross? He does so, but cross was not as good as it was intended. Probably feeling the effects of a weekend of the song "Come Over." You'll know what we're talking about because he might have had a wonderful and a long evening. But guess what? That cross should have been better with two of his own running forward men in the area.
Yes, indeed. And it should be better based on what just transpired, but it's now with not Liverpool Predators. Yes, yes. I hear myself much there. Not sure if my volumes correct.
I see you're coming through quite nicely.
Okay, so probably my headphones.
So I think there's been a substitution if my vision serves me right. Oh, so number 2. Number 2 in there now for Bequia, Malachi Pair.
Plays on the ground, Roxell, as we noticed, he's now finding his way to his feet.
So cross comes into the far post. Miller went up and did not get anything on it. Probably just a nose. And into the arms of Johnson. So it comes back now to Johnson. Johnson plays it forward over to the right and finds Fraser. Fraser into Williams. Back to Fraser.
Yeah, much better. Yeah.
And Marlon Simmons is floored. And some injury issues here again for Bequia United.
Well, I'm hearing Roxell quite clearly, but not hearing myself as clear as should be. Yes, so Roxell, a very good evening. This here at the Brighton facility, where Bequia is taking on Predators, not Leeward Predators, and you see the score is 1-0. We're in the first period of play. Thus far, I think on my arrival there was a water break?
It was a cooling break while they were actually having some attention to Kamal Best, who's gotten a couple knocks all evening, and so and we now have another stoppage for a similar incident in terms of infringement to a Bequia player, this time Marlon Simmons. So they've been in the wars, and they're definitely behind on this occasion, not just by one. They've always been a team that will fight to the end, and they've been one of those who've been able to stave off deficits during the tournament. Probably one of the teams with the better records of doing that. But North Leeward Predators are again on the attack. Best brings it across to Stone. Excellent movement out there. Finds Pair, Malachi Pair, who's been tugged back, and that's Darren Pair being called for that infringement.
Yes, and Pair would have lost his laces, Roxell. Not, I don't think he'll be able to make much move with the shots that he has on there.
So here we go. Don't feel by Kamal Best. And into touch it goes long, and no one really making an effort to get onto it as positively as they could have. And still 0-0, Roger.
Yes.
Still 1-0, sorry, not the
yeah, with 31 minutes gone on the clock, it's now with not the Predators. They're now trying to move from the defense. The big one forward, looking to find the skipper, but it's taken over there by the number 12. He pushes up 1-2, looking for aimless 2, but it went straight to the goalkeeper for not the Predators. A very quite a pretty youngster, Roxell, looking at his stature there. But
yes, Sion Johnson, but he's very, very impressive. His glove work caught our eyes on the first evening that he was, I think, last weekend in Victoria Park or Independence Park. So he has the quality to be where he's standing there right now.
And that was good for the development and for goalkeepers coming on the scene. So it's now with the goalkeeper. He plays that one forward, quite confidently, find number 7. He controls, finds out the straight to Kamal Best, who took that one down. Gets that one forward, looking for his teammate, but he had control over that one. Straight to the defender. He collects for Predators to the skipper, getting that one too, but not able to find his teammate, and it goes to the keeper. Quite confident. He looks the part as a footballer and a goalkeeper, and a brave play there, but he knows his players quite well. That one played today. Now it's no Predators. They know Bequia trying to go forward, but clearance coming there. That one bungled off there. The keeper has to go this time, and good save, Roxelle. I make it a good save, and quite confident, a youngster indeed. So that one goes into touch for a corner kick to be awarded to Bequia United. 1-0 in the first period of play in this first encounter this evening between Predators, North Predators, and Bequia United FC. And it's a number 21. But this one to be taken, this corner kick. Let's see what number 31 it is actually.
Marlon Simmons.
Simmons.
Marlon Simmons, yeah.
We can make up this one. Simmons goes across. Wasn't a bad attempt. Went to the front post, but cleared there quite efficiently by the skipper, Predators. So there's going to be another corner kick to be awarded to Simmons of Bequia United. Goes inside, but a similar take on that time, but it's now with the number 2 player there for Bequia. Take that one back to find his left wing back. He plays that one in. It deflects and goes in for a throw-in to be awarded to Bequia United. 1-0. North Predators leading over Bequia United. Shot taken down, finds his teammate. He's been dispossessed. The struggle goes on over there. It's now with Bequia still, but taken over there. Body flex off play from Bequia United. It goes into touch for a throw-in to be awarded to North Predators. Shot taken. There, finds his teammate. He throws inside, but he's in a strong tackle there. One away there, nevertheless, by Bequia United. A challenge comes there. The referees now are trying to. Referees now has to step in to avoid any further confrontation, and it's going to be referees still making his decision as to what transpired. A red card has been issued there to the number 12. It is for North Predators.
Fraser, yes.
Fraser. For a very serious.
Yeah, he went in there really dangerously.
And another yellow was issued to, it looks like Simmons, it would appear.
To Carlos Simmons.
Carlos Simmons, yes, he's going to shake hand nevertheless with that player who's been ejected and extending some courtesy, Roxanne, never mind what had transpired, but we see the manager seems not to be too in favor losing a player, and this can put some added pressure to the North Predators, notwithstanding that they are without a player. There are now 10 players, so it should be more advantageous for the Bequia United team. Let's see if they can capitalize on this short player and make this game even more competitive. So the referee has now issued its cautions. He's now stepping back. The player is off, getting some assistant. Well, just close to the line. You're not missing any play at the moment. It's a free kick to Bequia United. Plays that one in best. Plays that one to find his central defender. He plays that one for the right. Find the number 18 player there. He controls and will rob the way straight to the player there, the skipper there for North Predators. They're now trying to punch their way forward. They do so via number 11. Number 11 has that one now. Let's see what happens. Gets that one inside, a bit too low. Taken over there by Kamal Best, but not the best of clearance there. It's still fighting in the area there, and Best goes up there to head that one away. The referee says it's going to be a foul call there. The skipper for North Predators attempted to get his foot up. The referee thinks that it's a dangerous play there, and the call was made just in about the 6 yards box to the penalty area. So it's now with Best. Best once more takes that one for Predators. Quick taken. Taken there downfield, looking to find his man. It eclipsed his head there and went straight to the confident youngster there in goal for North Predators, who's bows that one quite confidently to his teammate. Number 5 gets that one across field, looking to find, but straight to the Bequia United player. Let's see what happens there. Goes on a test there, try to put that one over the keeper's head, and it went into touch for a goal kick to be awarded to the Northwood Predators, leading 1-0 in this first encounter here at the Brighton facility.
Yeah, test for Northwood Predators now. They're down to 10 men, and they do have the lead, but to be all honest and frank, Bequia has had some really good spurts in this first half. They were pressuring the Northwood Predators for long periods before that goal came, and they've had some good opportunities as well. So possibly a chance for them to use the one-man advantage and try to get back into the game. That has not gone very far from them, Roger.
Yes, well, we see some fierce tackles coming. Seems to be a very tough and rough game, knowing both teams as well. The Bequia players, not too flary, but quite strong. Not sure if the whale oil, Roxelle, is doing some good for them, but it's throw taken by Cortland Williams back to his defender, number 24. He gets that one across, but a bit low. Just tipped there by Simmons, but only to as far as the skipper there for Northwood Predators. A big one being kicked downfield now. We can find number 23 player there for the Bequia United team, but let's see, can he keep it in? Yes, he does. The flag stays down. Finds his man, number 9. He looks to come inside, but he's been dispossessed there by the player there for Northwood. He picks that one downfield. Won't as far as come at best. Picks that one down, looking to get one forward. He moves forward, gets that 1-2, but robbed away there by the player for Northwood Predators there. The best, a very strong tackler and a good fighter indeed. Found this player nevertheless. Gets that one forward now, but let's see what happens there. Another strong tackle coming there. One away there by Predators. They're now trying to go forward. There's a big chase there, but looking to find the keeper. The skipper, and it was played back there, but still not too comfortable. The players there for Bequia United, but was able to get it to the keeper nevertheless, who controls, finds his teammate now. Gonna move forward. Having an extra player, punks downfielder with one man downfielder, but only to far the defense there for Northwood Predators. They should be using an advantage of an extra player to really make light do of this game, but seem not to be formalizing their plays as much. So it's dispossessed there now, and it goes into touch for a throwing to be awarded. Well, the referee says it's a throw for Bequia United. And we see that player, number 24 player there for Northwood Predators, not happy with that one in gums. But nevertheless, referee decisions are final.
Yeah, I agree. I've been saying it earlier. I think the probability of the passes that they have been attempting is not very high. And they need to be very much more precise and choose better options, Roger.
Yes, it's now with Cortland Williams. Check get that one far, but he's been robbed over there by the defense there. Good play by that player, but can he try to find his player, but robbed away there. Number 7 again, once more for Northwood Predators. He takes that one forward. Another interception there by Bequia United. It's now with the skipper there for Predators. He twists and turns. Good move indeed. Try to get forward, but he's been robbed away there, the skipper. Looking for an appeal from the referee. Goes forward now with number 31. It looks like Simmons, but he too has been dispossessed, but back to Bequia United player. Now trying to move forward. He's been dispossessed once more, but quite confident. Number 16 skipper there for Predators. In Spring gets that one forward. Find Williams to that one there. Finds number 11 player. He's trying to move forward, but he too has been challenged by that player for Bequia. Plays it back to his keeper, who had to try and get that one forward, but it's into touch for a throwing to be awarded to the Northwood Predators. 1-0. There's about 5 minutes or so with added time. Throw taken there. Finds Spring. Spring controls. Plays that one back to his central defender. He plays that one in, finds his teammate, nevertheless, plays that one further to his right. He controls, moving forward quite nicely. Number 23 gets that one to find his teammate, plays that one back. Playing a much more compact game now, it looks like. Notwithstanding they have lost a player, but it's Bequia United trying to go forward now, but straight to the defender there for Northwood Predators. He takes that one over. He moves across field, lovely ball indeed. Good float, he finds his man. Punches forward, number 24. He's going forward now, has all the room in the world. Let's see what happens here. Gets that one inside, but poor touch there, nevertheless, on the part of Kamal Bess, and that one took it outside the goal line into touch for a corner kick to be awarded to the Northwood Predators. Yes, it's number 17 going towards that one in Richards. So it's going to be a corner kick there awarded to Northwood Predators. Richards to take this one. He's with that one from. He's going to be taken shortly. Finds
Cortland Williams. Williams has that one, gets that one in, deflects off a player for Bequia United. They're now trying to move forward, punches one downfield, finds his teammate. He controls, but he's been dispossessed there, a bit careless on that one. But he was able to recover, finds his man nevertheless. What happens here now? He gets that one across field. Lovely ball indeed. Keeper has to come. He did. And plays that one out to find only as far as the play for Bequia United. He's not trying to move forward there. A bit of tugging with his t-shirt, but he's allowed to go wrong. Challenge there. A good bit of body weight being put on him there. A big man to what we call I wouldn't say a little boy, but it's in the football circles. He has the stature and the qualities to be on the field to be selected, and it's now with Cortland Williams for Predators. It's now number 20. He plays that back one to Williams. Just buying some time in this first period of play. Williams plays that one back to find the number 15 player in. And Solomon plays that one in, but robbed over there. And the challenge comes there once more. Cleared over there now, avoiding the danger is the defender there for Predators. But back to Best making a careless play there, but it's now not what Predators going forward now. It's two versus one. Let's see what happens there now. Shot on goal there, wide outside the upright. And a better decision could have been taken there. I think he had an option there. He could have passed to number 11 player there in Charles, but went all alone, and Roxell a chance went up again there once more.
Easy opportunity to just square that back and into Kishon Charles' path, and it would have been 2 goals to nil, and they definitely would have been in a position where they could have sit back and take a little bit more pressure from the 11-man Bequia, but still keeping Bequia in the encounter, Charlo.
Yes, it's Roger Roxell. Nevertheless, I know what it is. Yes, so it's going to be a goal kick there to the Bequia United team. Chance going a begging there.
Oh, Roger, did I say Charlo?
You said Charlo.
Oh, okay.
So Charlo have to go some locks nevertheless. So it's now with the Predators. They are playing quite comfortable and confident indeed, but dispossessed there now. Number 2 has that one, plays that one now to find his teammate. Number 21. A bit of rush playing there. Can he get onto that one? No, he's going to be robbed over there, but quite confident. Big body structure there. He chose not to go into that one, but it's now taken there by Predators. It's now with Cortland Williams, plays a nice little one today. It's now with Cortland Williams once more, looking to catch his man for number 11. Cortland Williams changed that possession once more. He comes across, finds the number 7. And Charles is trying to move forward, looking for some support. Charles plays that one to find Williams, but Williams was looking for that one, played through a little early on, and he had to give up on that one. It went into touch. It's going to be throwing to be awarded to the goalkeeper. Now wants to throw it back to the keeper. Then now he controls, plays that one back to the defender who previously took that show. He's trying to move to the center now. Has Williams trying to attack him there, but a lovely ball played there quite confidently. Plays that one inside, finds his teammate, trying to move across. He lost that one, but it's taken over there by one of his players. He plays that one through to find the man on the left flank there. He plays that one back, number 31. Simmons is trying to do some ball possession now. He plays that one
2 minutes of additional time. Yes,
it's now going forward, and now Becky turns out and being dispossessed once more. So it's going to be a free kick now to the Bequia United team, just on about the edge of the 18. And we see 2 players lined up behind that one, playing a bit defensive on this challenge here now, Roxell, with notwithstanding that the Northwood Predators, they have 1 man down. We see all players now moving back at this final stages of this first period of play to lend some support to the defense there, while Bequia still a bit too defensive in my part, not making advantage of the numbers. And we see 4 or 5 players behind the ball. We see Kamal Best now trying to inch into that one. Still have too many players behind, but let's see what they make of this one. We see like a 3-man wall, but 4-man wall that is. Keeper sitting there. And now they are now out there. They outnumbered now. Bequia outnumbered the players behind for Predators. Shot on goal there. Best tried an attempt to get onto that one, but it went into touch over the goal line for another goal kick to be awarded to Northwood Predators in and about the penultimate minute of this first period of play in this first encounter played between Northwood Predators and Bequia United FC at the Brighton facility. Roxell.
Yes, an opportunity that they I think it was probably the best taken opportunity, albeit it did not bear fruit, but it was better than the 2 previous occasions that they had raids on goal, Charlo.
And we see the referee
Roger
was more put his whistle to the mouth, but at any moment now we can see the whistle going, but it's now with Bequia United. Let's see what happened. Last attempt on this first period of play, but a wayward cross there, and there goes the final whistle in this first encounter played between Bequia United and Not Your Predators. Predators leading 1-0 in this first period of play, and Roxelle, you would have seen most of it. So a few words, parting words before we.
Yeah, definitely Bequia would have squandered a few opportunities. And not leave the Predators were under some pressure within the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of the encounter. But they did get the goal that kind of similar things to them after that 12-minute goal by Curtin Williams. They started to play a little bit more confidently, and the way we know North Leeward Predators play. Still not at their best, I don't think. But Bequia have themselves to blame because they had, I think, two of the best opportunities in the encounter to actually get something into the onion bag. North Leeward Predators had an opportunity to go even further ahead. That's how it stands. North Leeward Predators 1, Bequia United 0 as we go into the halftime break for this first match on this triple header evening at the Brighton Technical Centre. We are back here at the Brighton Plain Technical Centre, that is, where we are just about to commence the second period of the Bequia United versus North Leeward Predators encounter. This is weekend number 10, the first round of first set of matches in round number 2. And the North Leeward Predators, they are leading 1-0, but they are one man down, Roger. And we'll share the second period, 15 minutes each. So we will continue to push forward in terms of what we do here. So do Bequia change their strategies with one man up before we go into the live running, Roger? What do you think?
Well, they do have the opportunity. They have one man more. They're not out of the woods. I think they can really pull it back. So let's see what happens. And there's opportunity going now. Let's see, number 23 has that one. Can he get that one across? He checks, comes back, finds number 31, Simmons. Simmons tries to go forward now. Let's see what happens here. Can he get that one across? He goes inside further. Oh, try that on the goalkeeper. A very good attempt there, but the keeper paddled that one. And a big clearance coming in. Not the best of clearances, but it drops there now. We see a tussle between both players there, but it's taken away by Kamal Best. It's now number 13. He controls. Trying to move forward. Let's see what happens. He's been bungled off, and a choke to be awarded to the North Leeward Predators team.
Right, so it's now with Pear. And Pear is gonna go downfield back into Pear. Pear looks for Dale Spring. Spring controls well. Good movement. And let's see what is the call. The call is against Bequia, and there are some concerns as well from the North Leeward Predators as they attempted to push forward here, Charlo. Roger. I've been so accustomed to doing commentary with Charlo. You know it is. So Roger, I still feel that the press from Bequia could be stronger, given that they have one player more. But this one is into the arms of Stowe. He controls well, coming off of an injury that was sustained in the match. He boots upfield and looking to get into Oliver into touch once more. 1-0. Bequia still trying to push forward, trying to find that elusive goal. Javier Friday, he is going to take the throw, number 13 on his back. It's one of the young men in the matchup here. He finds Kamal Best. Best is looking to go forward. He does so. And again, once more, if we look at the percentage of quality passes, it's going to be on the lower side for Bequia based on what we've seen here so far, Roger.
Yes, indeed, Roxelle. I think the passes, as you said, they need to be more precise and to be more effective in order for them to go forward.
Correct. So here we go. Gums is taking the throw for North Leeward Predators. Finds Dean Charles. Back to Gums. Gums go down the left, and it falls back for Charles. Charles is going to change the angle of attack and comes over to the right, but too much into the area covered and taken by Stowe. Stowe finds Simmons. Marlon Simmons trying to go far right. Same attempt in terms of the change of play. This time a little too long, and Johnson shadows it into touch. Johnson has been impressive. And here we go, downfield. Comes in now.
Distortion.
Right, we want to apologize for that disruption in our commentary as we continues to As we continue to bring you live coverage here, you would have seen some footage as Bequia attempted to go forward once again. They're going to have a free kick in a very promising position. Well, it's not the Predators.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out what was going on there. So they have switched. And Scotland Williams, the man who separates both teams as of now, he's the one entrusted with this free kick. Instructions being given by referee King, and you hear some comments being given to him as it's now taken into the wall, falls for the spring, lays it back for Gums. And Gums is not doing the right thing and goes over the crossbar, way over the crossbar, releasing the pressure off of Bequia United.
Which they deserve at this moment.
Right, so a pretty cool evening. Good evening for football. The conditions are probably ideal. It's not very warm as we would have become accustomed to at a 3:30 start. And as we get closer to the evening, gets even cooler, but it's Adine Charles finding Kishon Williams. A nice ball to Williams at Kirtland, that is. Back to Kishon Charles, that is. He gets around his defender, gets into the area. Good. Is it a no? Well, it's looking promising, Roger, but it was into touch as he attempted to bring it around to probably one of his own running attackers.
Yeah, the intention was good, but not materialized as he would have expected to.
Right, so Stowe finds Miller, John Miller, boots upfield, a good ball to Carlos Simmons. He plays it through, looking for Oliver. Not as fleet-footed as we would like him to be. The passes seem to be rushing and going past him. Here's again Carlos Simmons. He turns nicely and tries to get one into, good ball from Mark Brown to Marlon Simmons on this occasion, up on the left. What does he do? Tries to cut inside. It brings it across, looking for, that looks like Pear. Pear in a tussle with Charles. Finds DL Spring. Pushing it forward. Kirtland Williams. But he is a bit too slow. It's coming very far out is Josh Shaw. And commanding the area just outside of his box. It's with Adine Charles. Brings it back to Williams. Terrence Williams on this occasion. Williams goes, attempted to go across, comes off of Jamal Oliver, but two good movements, sets of movements in the middle there for both teams, Roger, but nothing on the offensive end as far as they would have liked it to go.
Yes, indeed, Russell, as you would have said, but well read there by Justo, not sticking on his goal line, but reading the play quite nicely to avoid that danger by the man who would have scored earlier on for Predators.
Good, so it's with Carlos Simmons dispossessing there. Good ball to Mark Brown. Brown brings it back to Marlon Simmons. Marlon is going over to the right again. Once again, the idea of the pass is not the best because he's going through a huge amount of traffic. Gets a loose ball. Coming in there very late and just to get in ahead of Johnson. Didn't get anything onto it. It was Mark Brown. But that was a good opportunity again for Bequia. Friday cuts it out. He gets back his own pass almost. Gets it to Miller. Goes across. Finds Best. Gideon Best. Best is bringing it back to Friday. Percentage of passes getting better. But this one could not back pass pair. Still Friday. And it's Simmons. Carlos Simmons. That's him. Going up the left. Crosses inside. And broken up by Adine Charles. Corner coming the way of Bequia United. Roger.
Yes, a good move there on the part of Bequia United, but still not able to get it in the position where they would want it to, and that is to get a goal, to at least pull one back, and I'm sure that will boost their confidence going forward because they do have one man more than the Predators team who would have lost a player. So it's now with Bequia United.
So Marlon Simmons takes a corner. Good corner again. Good header away by that pair. Only as far as Gideon Best, who brings it back into the area. This time a little too close to Johnson. And he shadows it into touch. and the pressure averted again, released just a bit. And this is similar to what we've seen in the first half, Roger, where Bequia were really pouncing, they were really pushing, and then the goal came almost, I don't want to probably say for sure, but almost against the run of play. So, here we go. Gideon Richards being pushed off of it, was not able to control. A good 50-50 there by Friday. Throw taken by Best into Miller. Some shouting again as the players want to get the best out of it. Gets a Carlos Simmons. He manning the middle of the field. Brings it across to Best. Gideon Best. He's been good as well. And this is Simmons. Simmons trying to go forward. Falls for Pear. Pear is rushed off of it. And Gideon Richards is the one bringing it across. Finds Kareem Pear into the Spring. A bit too much ahead of Spring. And Stoke commands. Finds Friday. Friday to Brown. Brown goes wide to the right. This time looking for Jamia Shade. Shade gets onto it. He has Gums to contend with. The official says infringement against Gums. Another free kick comes the way of Bequia United.
Yeah, Roxelle, I see Gums and who's it? What's it? The
Shade.
Shade. Gums being the most stout of Shade. Shade, any little touch put against him really put him off, and he was lucky to get that one at that point, and wins the free kick in the process.
Well, Marlon Simmons, you would have remembered him from the youth days in St. Vincent football, and also part and parcel of the national unit. He's just back from injury, second game as he gets it into the area. Good corner! Goal, is it? Where is it? Oh, the back post. Outside, I thought it was. It looked at it. It went into the net there, Roger, from our vantage point. Let's look at it again. Oh, there it is. Oh, the outside of the post. And another corner. Knocking and knocking really stoutly now are the Bequia United players. Carlos Simmons this time taking it, looped into the air, headed into the back of the net once again. Bequia knocking, but really the door is still closed, Charlo.
Yes,
Roger.
so they're really lacking some finesse. Roxanne, I will have to put my hair over my face.
This one is finding Cortland Williams in an offside position, way advanced, and a free kick calmly coming the way of Bequia United. So we have a crowd of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spectators supporting the North Leeward Predators team, and they're really vocal. They look like they're having some drinks as well, so they're assisting in the runs of the offensive player. And this one is finding Pear. He goes inside, gives it away almost. Yes. Miller comes, tries to go forward. Friday is picking up the loose ball to Miller. This is Bequia on the attack. Goes into Matt Brown. Brown possesses well. He has Terrence Williams to contend with. Still Matt Brown. What does he do? He is attempting to cross. Comes off of Williams into Pear. Pear walks it out. Into that is Charles. Charles to Curtin Williams trying to find Richards. Richards doesn't control. And the movement forward is broken down for North Leeward Predators. Friday, it's been good. He's been really pleasing this evening, and he brings it back and finds Kamal Best. Best goes inside, looking to find his player. That's Carlos Simmons, does well. Goes across, looking for Shade, falls for Oliver to Matt Brown! Matt Brown misses! Oh! That was a really neat bit of play. Good ball again. Jamia Shea, look at it here. He played it back into Matt Brown. Doesn't know how many touches would he need there, Roger. I think after the first, he should have been slamming that in the back of the net.
Indeed, Roxelle. That leaves no question. Indeed. And had anyone had $1 million stake on that one, you'd have been in trouble.
Well, you may need to speak to Speed about that. He's gonna be here sometime during the week, giving away money. We don't give away that much on from our coffers here. But that was again a perfect opportunity for Bequia United to take a notch out of what was happening and equalize but Mark Brown did not come up trump on that occasion.
Yes, and in the process, Roxelle, the keeper might have got a touch while trying to defend that one, but he's now been assisted there by the physio. He seems to be quite okay now on his feet, so Predators wins goal kick, and we see another player just hitting the deck there, and is it time for a water break? The referee is asking players to go and have a free drink, a sip, while the Predators, the players being assisted there by the physio, and we see the keeper nevertheless still limping a bit. He might have gotten a blow around his groin area, but we see number 5 having to leave the field of play. He has left the field of play, and I think they would actually start back with 9 players, as he's off for some assistance by the physio. You're not missing any play at the moment, but Predators, they're leading 1-0, a goal by Cortland Williams in about the 12th minute, and Bequia, as we said, Predators would have lost a player during that first period of play. So Bequia now, they do have an opportunity to really capitalize. They have upped their game a bit, but as you would have seen in the last moment there, that Bequia United lost an opportunity to really score that goal in Mark Brown, and thus resulting in Bequia having to fight much harder now to at least bring some solace to their name and to this game. So the refreshment period is now over. The players are now going to restart the game. So it's going to be a goal kick, to the North Liberty Predators. See the keeper having a bit of limping there. Johnson it is. So it's going to be a goal kick. So we see number 15 player there heading back to take that one. In Solomon, yes, see. He's going to do this one. He's going to hit that one way downfield. Not the height he would have expected in that one, but find his keeper nevertheless. He's been challenged and he put that one in the touch. It's going to be a throw-in to the Bequia United. Throw quickly taken, finds his man. He's playing more in the defense to now with Best punches the man forward to find number 27. Didn't take that one too nicely. And it goes into touch in shade, and it went into touch for a throwing to be awarded to North Liberty Predators. Throw downfield, headed by the young defender there, number 18 for Best it is. Gideon Best for Bequia United team. So it's going to be a throw deeper into their half. It's just about 3/4 way in. Throw taken. Player turning there. Referee says a foul against that player there for North Liberty Predators. So they win a free kick just about make it 20 meters or so from the goal line. So they're going to punch that one forward now. Let's see. And there's a substitution taking place, and there was a substitution by North Liberty Predators. It looks like 2 players are now being substituted. Number 3 is arriving. Number 5 has left. So number 5 and number 3 for the North Liberty Predators. No, that's Bequia United. So number 5 will be entering the field, Ian Sargent. And it looked like Shade would have left, number 27. So let's see what happens here now. It's going to be a free kick to Bequia United. They're coming forward, moving from the right to left. It comes across. It's now with Kamal Best. He's now trying to move forward. Best plays that one in to find number 31 player there. He turns in, finds his man, but pumped that one straight into the player there for North Liberty Predators. They're now trying to move forward. Let's see what happens here now. He goes downfield, looking to get that one in, looking to find, and a miss there. It's nobody's keeper there. Plays that one to come to Papi. And a simple goal there. We see a great ball being played across by number 17 player in the force, Richards. Richards found the skipper in Spring. Spring just took that one quite nicely down and played that one into Cortland Williams, who has a brace this evening, and see Cortland Williams celebrating that one. And yes, this can put more pressure onto the Bequia United team there. A very simple goal indeed. And it's going to be a restart now by the Bequia United team. 2 goals behind. They have a taller order on their hands now. We're now 64 minutes gone on the clock, so it's now with Bequia. You know, trying to move forward. A player who just came in there. Get the number for you and the name shortly. And being played back to find his teammate. Takes that one nicely. Plays that one back. Number 2 is now in. He plays that one forward again in Pierre. So we have the number 2 and number 8 in for Bequia United. In Pierre and Peniston. Giving away there once more. It's now with Predators trying to move forward. Let's see what happens there now. It's now come out best and a strong tackle coming against Spring there. Referee says a foul against Spring. And it's going to be a free kick to not the Predators. Just on the edge of the circle there. So it's going to be Spring, it looks like. The skipper for not the Predators. Take that one. Takes that one quite quickly. Finds the number 7 player there. In Charles. Charles plays that one down to find the number 17 player. In Richards. Richards controls. Gets past his man. No, but strong play. And referee says a foul against Richards there. Against Friday. I was being punked through the center there. A lovely ball being played over there to find the man who came in there. But didn't take that one too nicely. Number 8. And it wins a throw-in nevertheless. Against the Northwell Predators. That is for Bequia United. Quickly taken there. Finds his teammate. Plays that one over, looking to find someone, but straight into the part there of the defender. Number 15 it is for Northwell Predators. In Solomon. And it's quickly taken there by Bequia United. Now trying to move forward. Mark Brownlow has just shifted himself back into the midfield. The referee says, assistant 1 say it's an offside call against the Bequia United, looking to advance quite as much as they can at this point, but they have to be very careful in that being not putting themselves in an offside position. But it's now with Predators. That one being played back across field now to find his teammate. Punt one downfielder. Dangerous nevertheless. It's now with back. Friday plays that one in to find
Peniston.
Peniston gets that one back to looking to find Friday, but it's taken over there now by number 31. And it's played out there, and he's going to be dispossessed now. Win that one still. Bequia trying to move forward. Mark Brown has that one. He's shielding. Gets that one further out. Trying to get that one out further, but he's being dispossessed there now. Taken over there now by, it looks like, checks and goes inside. Find William. William controls. Just slowing it down a bit. William's not in any hurry from his vantage point. It's now with Bequia. They're trying to get one back. Friday holds on to that one. Very strong youngster indeed. Gets that one inside, looking to find his teammate, but he's going to as far as Spring, but taken over by Bequia now with Mark Brown. Plays that one to find his teammate there, but a bit overweighted pass there, and it went into the hand of the keeper for Predators, Johnson, who bowls that one out to find his teammate. Challenge comes nevertheless, so Bequia trying to go forward, but we make up this one. He checks, comes back. Find Mark Brown. He has a chance this time once more. Plays that one in. Oh, a poor pass there. Mark Brown annoyed with himself, I presume. But it's now not your Predators trying to move forward. He holds that one up, plays that one out to find his teammate. He controls the skipper, Springer trying to move forward. Let's see what happens. He checks, comes back, finds Cortland Williams. He controls, takes it back to find his right wing back. He moves left wing back. That is, he moves that one forward, but that one is being paid into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in to the Bequia United team deep into their half. So that one's being thrown there now for the back to find. Best plays that one across, finds Friday. Friday controls. Look at him support. He plays that one inside. He checks, goes back. Looking to have a ball possession play here, but they are behind by 2 goals, so it's inevitable that they try to get themselves forward. A lovely one being played today, but aimlessly there by Kamal Best. Going as far as, and that's a foul there, as Spring it is.
Adine
Charles. So it's now with Bequia trying to go forward now. Plays that one out, finds his teammate. Peniston controls, but pump that one right into the defensive part. They have the number 3 player there for Northwell Predators, and into touch for a throw-in.
Roger, I will continue to say that I don't think Northwell Predators are in any stretch of the imagination have outplayed Bequia, but Bequia have themselves to blame for not taking opportunities that have come their way, and I think I will probably still say they have had the best of the opportunities.
Yes, so it's now with Predators. They're still trying to move forward. Having two goals in their name, and a good tackle there by the youngster, number 18 there for Bess. And Bess was out on that one. The referee says it's going to be a throw-in for North Liver Predators, just about midway into the Bequia United half. And we see the number 3 player there, Roxelle, but I'm not seeing a 3 on our card this evening. So it's a mix-up there. So it's pumps that one through, nevertheless finds his teammate. Let's see what comes across. The shot on goal there, deflects off Bess. And Friday had to come and get that one out. There's now with a challenge there. And Mark Brung has a chance now to go forward. He goes in there. He's very poor on the part of Mark Brung there. I know he's appealing for a pullback. He was touched, but he had a free shot on goal there, and he can only be annoyed with himself there. Playing his demeanor shows that if he seems to be some stalwart on the team there. From my vantage point, what I've seen, not really giving the effort that he's expected to give. He has the ability, but it's now with Bequia United. Nevertheless, we're trying to move forward there. Peniston pounds that one forward, but dispossessed there. Takes down there by his teammate. There's now with number 12. He controls. Shielding off quite nicely there, but losing possession there. It's now with Predators. Lovely block there. Still again. Ball being played across there to find the number 23 player there for Bequia United in Oliver. Gets that one across field now, and the clearance coming there. Poor one indeed. But nevertheless, avoiding the danger, and that one goes into touch over the playing area now, and it's going to be a throw-in now to be awarded to the Bequia United team. Quick one taken there. That one is being controlled. Gets that one wrong now. Let's see what happens there now. He holds that one up. Chips that one over. Header coming there, but a good header there, but deflected off a player there. For North Predators, and into touch for another corner kick to be awarded to the Bequia United team. With 71 minutes gone on the ticker, it's Bequia United looking to make not light work, but trying to at least pull one back to build some confidence amongst themselves. And as you would have heard, they only have themselves to be blamed because the opportunities came that they did not capitalize on. So let's see what happens here now. Corner kick to be taken. Goes in a bit hard. Try to find best off his knee. Oh, and this is a goal. Referee says off. Assistant one says offside call there. And that player was standing all by themselves there. And it's unfortunate. Now they would have had the chance to do what is best for them to regain some confidence. They have lost out on that chance. So it's now with Charles. Charles trying to move forward. Plays that one along there. Down the line. Let's see that player gets onto that one quite nice. Number 13. Let's see what happens there now. Number 17, that's it. He controls. Plays back to. Plays that one inside. That was Spring, but lobbed over there by the player there for Bequia United. Into touch for throwing to be awarded to North Liver Predators. And we see Roxelle, number 3 player going there. We do not have a number 3 player on our cards for North Liver Predators. And can't give you the name. You might be able to identify with the player. No. So it's now with Spring trying to go forward there now. Let's see what happens there. It deflects off Williams, another player there is for Bequia, but it's now back to North Liver Predators. They're now trying to move forward. He turns inside. Number 23 looks in to find some support. Gets that one in, looking for Cortland. Cortland finds Spring. Spring plays that one out to find. He still has it. Nevertheless, plays that one down line. Find the number 17. Gets that one across. Looking to get that one across field there, but it was pumped into touch over the goal line for a goal kick to be awarded to the Bequia United team. And a substitution here for Predators. Predators now making 2-3 changes to play. Number 8 out, 9 in. 8 out, 9 in. 8 out, 9 is in. 8 is out. So Cortland, the man who had the brace for North Liver Predators, he has been substituted. Roxelle, Cortland would have done his due diligence in this game for North Liver Predators, putting them 2 goals up in this final period of playing this first encounter. And it's now Bequia United trying to go forward. Poor pass there. And it's now with Predators pumping forward there. This can be dangerous. This can be goal number 3. Let's see what happens there. He checks, pumps there, deflects. Kamal Best swipes, get that one downfield there. And we see, oh my word, that player climbing very hard there and high indeed. had a touch on to that player for Bequia, but he's now on his feet. But the ball being played out there nevertheless, and the keeper Johnson went out and collects. Ball that one out to find his skipper. Spring, he goes back. Chips that one around, looks and find his teammate. Out there, he turns. Has a push on him, but you've dropped away. Dispossessed. It's now with young Best. Best goes forward there. Let's see what happens here now. It's play downfield. Lovely ball. They gets past his man. Bequia have another chance. Let's see when they make up this one. He moves inside. Checks back once more. Still trying to do too much. Oh. And really doing too much indeed. And that one was played into touch over the goal line, the touch line that is, for a showing to be awarded to North York Predators, leading 2-0 in this encounter. And we having some challenges here with some substitutions being made and their numbers. But it's Predators now with Spring punches that one downfield. Let's see what happens here now. This can be a chance once more. Play that one wrong, looking to find an oncoming player there, number 16, he controls. Let's see what happens there. Goes back and finds his teammate, number 9, shot on goal there, but well saved there by the goalkeeper there in Justo. Put the one into touch for a corner kick to be awarded to North York Predators. Yes. So it's an appeal here to the referee, Mark Brown appealing to the referee for, I'm not sure what has transpired there, but Mark Brown is moving towards the referee. Referees seem not, there's really a challenge there, Roxelle.
Well, let's call a spade a spade. Not good sights. The referee has made his call, whether it is the right call or not, whether it is in your favor or not. There's some level of respect that must be maintained. And we have the captain and another player approaching the referee, and that is not, well, should not be the case. The arguments, if the requests, the concerns should be raised by the captain himself, and he himself doesn't. The demeanor, I don't think, is positive for Bequia.
Indeed, Roxelle, and the referee is accepting too much at this point. Roxelle, he's been but not impeded, but being surrounded by 3 players, and he has already made a decision and still holding an argument with the players or discussion, which is not the best at this moment. And I'm not sure.
You have your concerns, and I think there are means and ways to raise those after the game and during the game. Hopefully, they are attended to. And I see, did Carlos Simmons get a red card?
No, I think there's 11 players in the field headed over there by Best. Let's see what happens there now. It's now with Friday. Friday controls. Let's see what happens. He moves down, trying to move downfield, looking to get that one in. Finds Best nevertheless. Best controls. A bit too long there. Best plays that one forward. And looking to get that one forward there, but it's now with Best. Best controls. Plays that one out. That's young Best. Strong tackle coming in by the player. Not even stretching in, winning 2 strong tackles there. Finds his team, nevertheless his keeper. Keeper opens up, finds number 17. He turns in Edward Richards. Richards played that one down, but taken over there by Kamal Best. Best now reaching into that one, but he's been dispossessed, and it's going to be a throw in there to Bequia United.
Well, Rogers, we go down to the last 30 minutes or so. It looks as if Carlos Simmons was issued a red card because he's been escorted to the dressing room, and that, I believe, was the reason for the prevailed concerns raised by Mr. Brown, Mark Brown, and so they are on even scale as it relates to players now. So here we go. North York Predators, they're leading 2-0. The man who made a difference in the game so far is Kirtland Williams. And here we go. It's now North York Predators pushing forward with Durham. This one goes, oh wow, way out of the park for no reason whatsoever. And a replacement ball has to be given. It's done. And so Bequia trying to see if they could cut the deficit. It's with Kamal Best. He finds Mark Brown. Brown comes across into Friday. Friday on the left. He's been probably the man of the match for the Bequia United unit, Roger, this evening. Brown brings it inside. Good header. Good chance. A header comes in there, but again, the young man Johnson comes and without even know that there was an offside, he made a pretty good save. Let's look at it again. So extending, and not sure what was going to be the call, or if there was going to be a call, and he made good work to push that away. But the call came in his team's favor. Adine Charles comes to the middle, losing it out though to Pear. Pear is looking for the return ball. It came, but too lengthy, too much ahead. And again, Johnson shadowing it into.
And I think a poor decision on that pass there by skipper Mark Brown.
Well, their passes have not been the best. We've said that all evening. They're a better team than this. As Pear, Darien Pear for Northville Predators asking for some movement. He finds Richards. Richards goes forward, looking to find D.L. Spring. He's all alone. D.L. Spring is going to make it 3. Yes, he does. No, yes, he does on this occasion. It came off of the upright and into the back of the net, right to his feet. Not 100% to Spring. He's been feeling the effects of the surfaces, having spoken to him earlier before the encounter. It came back to him off of the upright, and he has sealed the issue. North Leeward Predators will confirm their position in second place after this round of matches, Charlo.
Yes, Roxelle.
This weekend matches.
Yes, and it's
Roger.
still not. Yes, you're so accustomed to sitting alongside Charlo, Roxelle, that you cannot avoid calling Charlo's name. So it's now with Bequia United now trying to go forward once more. They are behind by 3 goals and a big one there. Can he keep it in Peniston? Yes, he does. Let's see what happens now. Referee says it went out of touch, actually.
Right, so
Bequia really out of the woods, Roxella. They're not much improvement in terms of the position. I would think.
no, well, they will go
Further
down in terms of goal difference, not down in terms of positions. They will still stay at 9th, but they will get a greater deficit in terms of goal difference. As Richards down the right, doing some fancy work there, brings it across, good ball, finds, it looks like Naveed Richards takes a shot. Naveed Williams getting an opportunity to put the icing on the cake. He did a really good work, then followed up by what Richards did on this end. And the crowd is getting into it, not a huge crowd, but as I said, the 5 or 6 members who are really supporting North Leeward are boisterous loudly.
Yes, and they were making that effort over a wobble, as we will call it in football circles, against Friday.
So it's Marlon Simmons finding Peniston. Bequia, can they pull back one? He has Alroy Charles to contend with, and coming back and doing some work on the defensive half is also Naveed Williams, and so there's a substitution coming the way for Bequia.
23.
So Jamal Oliver is being substituted, and I think it looks like Mr. Sargent, number 5. Is that the case?
Ian Sargent.
Yes, Ian Sargent would have entered. So it's Marlon Simmons once again. He's going to cross. He does so, but only as far as ahead of Charles. Taken there though by Bequia. Shot taken by
Mark
Brown. Again, not on his best day. I think for me, he has one of the most prolific striking abilities, but this evening it has really not come to his assistance. It's not been shown. Again, North Leeward Predators trying to push forward. Friday making amends on what was not his best performance in the last foray down the right here by North Leeward Predators. Again, pushed forward by Bequia. Falls for Simmons. Marlon Simmons on this occasion brings it across again for Best on the left hand side. What does he do? He is going to cut inside and he's going to continue to move. Lays it off for Peniston. Peniston as a one man again goes back to the left looking for Best. Movement is for a cross and doesn't get past the 4 men who are in front of the defensive work there for North Leeward Predators. They're going to comfortably, I believe, take charge of this encounter with just about 7 minutes to go, Charlo. Roger.
Yes, it's now with Friday for that one. Because that one in the centre there, looking to find his skipper there. Let's see what happens now. Not Matt, but a shot taken there. Great attempt in the deflected off a defender there for North Leeward Predators and put into touch over the goal line for a corner kick to be awarded to the Bequia United team. And a good attempt there, Roxelle, and the chances that came up begging for the Bequia United team, had they capitalized on them, this would have been a much different result in this encounter this evening.
I see you getting my name right. That's correct. Wonderful. Simmons brings it low to the near post. DL Spring did some work, but not good enough. It falls for Best. Best is trying to take a shot. I think there's an infringement against Bequia once again. And so there it goes. Another opportunity of begging. And Johnson is going to take charge. 85th minute on the clock. Northley Predators easing to a 3-0 victory. It's not as easy as it looks. If Bequia would have at least scored one of the earlier opportunities, that has not been the case this evening. Sargent finding Miller, looking for Peniston, falls for Simmons. Marlon Simmons pushes it through, or attempted to. Falls now for Alroy Charles. He's finding Durham, who finds Dean Charles. He goes forward looking for the man on the far left in Naveed Williams. He's found in offside position. And so that play has broken down once again, Charlo. Roger. Wow.
I have to put my dreads on one side, so when you look across.
That's the thing. I'm not even looking across. I'm just thinking that I have Cecil Charles with me. But that's how the mind works. It's accustomed to a process and a program that basically it's had to be reprogrammed on this occasion. But I think I have Charlo with me for company for the last encounter this evening. So that would probably just fall into play.
I hope you don't say Roger.
I throw. Well, good throw. Comes into Matt Brown. He lays it back for Pear. Pear was taking a shot. Came off of, looks like Solomon. And it's going to be another corner coming the way of Bequia United. Behind the 8-ball, Bequia. And I want to shout out my friend out there, our friend out there, Mr. Warren Oliver.
Oh, yes, Warren, yes.
Shot comes, cross comes in, corner comes in, comes and falls for Naveed Williams. He tries to find the number 9, does so. The outlet of Williams. Charles to DL Spring. Spring still controlling, goes inside to Charles. Charles is going to go forward. Your man of the match, Roger.
Let's see this one. Through.
Comes back out, finds Friday. Good ball. Attempt to chest it down. And Marlon Simmons still in a tussle with Charles. Still Friday. Friday is looking to go forward. Head on the ground, not looking up to see his partners. And ran into some trouble there. This is Richards again, going the other route, goes down the left, finds Williams. Williams to, this is DL Spring, who hammers. Beating Justo to convert the 4th for Bequia. It's 4-0. 2 for Curtin Williams, 2 for DL Spring, 4 for Northley Predators as they push forward. Roger.
Yes, indeed, Roxelle. The Northley Predators, they're sticking to their game at this moment. Bequia would have had their chances and not capitalizing on them, and as a result, they have brought pressure upon themselves, and the results tells exactly the situation here on the field of play at the Brighton facility. Bequia United, 4 goals to 0 this evening against Northley Predators.
So, DL Spring, Curtin Williams, Dean Charles, your man of the match, which of the 3?
DL Spring, Dean Charles,
Curtin
Williams. I think, well, I think Curtin Williams would have done the best. He would have set up He will score the first one, set up a quite nice one there, and many occasions. So Colin Williams will be my choice. Going forward.
I think I would agree with you, and we will have him come across very early, as we're gonna probably see the time added on for stoppages in a bit. One push forward, looking for Marlon Simmons, brings it back to Sargent. Sargent can't get past Williams. That's Naveed, and Charles finds Deal Spring, who gets it to the number 29. 29 takes a shot, and into touch it is.
The intention was good there, Roxelle, but a bit aimless. It should be on goal and not over the goal line. So we see penultimate minutes of play now. A player for Bequia warming up to come on the field of play. So it's now with Predators winning 4 goals in this encounter. On being played for the right, finds the youngster who just came in, losing possession, taking side of the ball quite early and too early, and it went into touch. And it's going to be a throw in to Predators, and then a substitution there for Bequia United. We see number 31 going out for the Bequia United team. In Simmons, Marlon Simmons, he has left. And there's a youngster who just came in. He will only be getting the extra time in this encounter, but it's now with Bequia. The player took that one on the chest there, but not too strong. A bit too overweighted there. It's now with Spring. Spring turns inside, finds number 9. He goes forward there, shields up, holds that one up, and I love. Oh, the attempt was good, but that should have been between the uprights. And it went into touch over the goal line for a goal kick to be awarded to North Leeward Predators. Look at that. Great attempt, good move. Had 3 players converging on each other there. And a clear goal should have been. But the referee says it's going to be, that one was not taken. So to be taken there. And Bequia probably just playing for pride at this moment in this game. So it's now with the player there, plays that one back. Here comes the support. Good move. Gets it past. Finds his teammate. Mark Brown goes forward there to receive, and a poor pass. Mark Brown has been a failure to his team this evening. Not really doing justice. Had a chance to score 2 goals and making some very unorthodox passes here and putting some pressure. But it's not the Predators looking to get a 5th goal. They go forward there, but Friday having to work extra hard to put that one into touch, giving away another corner in this final minutes of play, I presume. In this encounter, but Predators a quick start there, gets that one inside, looking for the 5th goal. Good touch there, but it went as far as Mark Brown. Mark Brown goes again, making a mock of things there. Looks the part of a player, Roxelle, but not really giving the part that is expected for a team.
He doesn't look as mobile as we are accustomed to seeing him this evening. Not sure if he's carrying an injury.
And look, this 4 players on conversion there. Good save there by. I'm not sure what happened there, but 4 players there. But it's now with Kamal Best trying very hard, but only to as far as the defender there for North Leeward Predators, stopping that one, and is now moving forward once more. Very comfortable. Both teams do have 10 players on field, losing 2 players by the expulsion route, and a ball being played today, and it was going to touch. Yes, for a throw into Bequia United. Should quickly take, and referee had a look at his watch. Not sure how much time will be added on here for stoppages. We're now into 92nd minute of play, so we are way over the time. And a good cross coming there. Keeper goes up with a lovely play of hands, and there goes the final whistle. North Leeward Predators winning 4 goals to 0 over the Bequia United FC team. Here we have a brace coming from the skipper himself, D.L. Spring, and Kirtland Williams scoring a brace as well. And Roxelle, your parting words as we conclude this first period of play?
A promising start for Bequia in the first 20 minutes of the first half. They had 2 very good opportunities. They did not take them. And this normally happens. North Leeward Predators continue playing, although they were put under a lot of pressure. They got the goal, and since then they settled things to a point where they actually had Bequia looking as much as if they were in a little disarray. And we almost saw it in the last incident there where there were almost 4 to 5 North operators in the 18-yard box of Bequia unmarked. All right, and so North operators, again, I don't think they were at their best. But if you're not at your best and you still could come away 4 goals so away in the to nil winners, it says much good for you as you go forward.
Yes. So we are out now. As we wrap up on this one, we see the player to be awarded the best player in today's encounter, and we see Cortland Williams. He was a judge that player, and he would be receiving. I'm not sure what the award is, but it would appear as if I'm not sure if it's a check or tickets or whatever, but he's awarded the best player in this evening's encounter. So as we prepare to go out there to present that award,
Good match, good match.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Right, so we have with us Cortland Williams. He's commenting at this age, he's still winning match awards. So that's a testimony to you. How do you, with your comment, I'll start there. How do you keep going with the young men?
Just discipline, no alcohol, less sugar, and just continue to train hard.
And you did that today. You had 2. Good, 1.